Hey everybody, and welcome back to Serious Curious Adventures in Project Ozone 2 Reloaded Titan Mode. Alright, let's go over some quick changes, not too many this time, luckily. I set up a auto obsidian machine here. So there's two ways, I guess, early on that you can make obsidian, using the smeltery, like I explained last time. Or you can put down a stone barrel, feed it with lava, and put a block of water on top, and then the lava inside will turn into obsidian. And right now I just pump it all into here. Oops, my game sound is quiet. So I've been doing that. And then I started to build a platform here so we can actually get passive mobs. And so far I've only been getting these crazy fluid cows. And we have all kinds of fluid cows now. Molten glass, gasoline, and this is my favorite. I'll show you why in a bit. Aluminum is pretty good. Bacterial sludge, etching acid, and so on. Liquid oxygen, emerald is pretty awesome too, and lithium. I don't know what to do with all these liquids. Maybe there's some really cool stuff we could do that I don't know about. I'm not sure. Oh, and by the way, I have my window open because you can probably hear some cars, but I apologize for that. My air conditioner is still not working, so it's really hot in here. But yeah, this gasoline cow, right? I was looking at gasoline in here, and I saw this, and if I hold, or if I hover over it, it says burn time 750,000. Now this unfortunately is not the gasoline you get. The one you get, I think, is the diesel. This one, which is, no, that's not the one either. Which one is it? Let's just try it. It is this one, fuel bucket, which is only 25,000 unfortunately. So that's quite a bit less than the other one. I don't know if there's a way to get the other one from this. That would be amazing. But still, that's pretty good. And I was looking at generators that could use this fuel, and I found the combustion engine from Magnetic Craft. And right now I tried this with firewater, because over here I have a firewater cow, and it works as well. It doesn't have as much burn time. I think it had 20,000 or 19,000 or something. It's not quite as good. But yeah, so putting this in here generates the magnetic craft power, which is just voltage, I guess, in this case. And then I made this low to medium voltage transformer that converts this one, which has low voltage, into medium voltage. And that goes into this kinetic generator, which converts the voltage into RF. And this seems to be a ton of RF, actually. That seems to be a lot of power we're getting from here. So, for example, I tried this with this machine that we got that created cobblestone like crazy. Where did I put it though? Might be over here. This one, right? So if I just put this in front of you and take this out. Look at that. Like. And it still hasn't burned through whatever it had in here. I mean... I don't know, that's really crazy to me, and it only used up 10 millibuckets from this, so that seems like a ton of power. So that might be a pretty big boost for us here. I might have to set up something where I just store power somehow. I guess the easiest thing to store it might be the capacitors from IE. I don't know. I think the NIO ones are probably super expensive, right? You know what? Wait, can we... Okay, it's a QED recipe now. And conductive is... Needs the alloy smelter. Okay, it might not be too bad. Because I actually want to start making some NIO stuff today. Or at least the QED and such, so we could make it. Yeah, that might be good. So, the only thing is I have to manually harvest the cow right now. I think the rancher is pretty expensive here, right? It does need like some crazy things here. Slice and splice, which needs solarium. I don't know if we can make this yet. Slice. Let's see. Nah, I feel like it's only the QED really that we need right now. Okay. So yeah, that might be really awesome. And then we could set up an automatic system to get a ton of power maybe. I mean, maybe I'm like overseeing something here, but that seemed like it created a ton of power. And in that case, we can like power a ton of these Cs and a ton of these compressors as well. So we're gonna have to try this eventually. But to get started, we need the QED, right? So I set up some recipes here to, and actually let me I don't want this cobblestone. I'm just gonna toss it. We have enough cobblestone right now. Yeah, set up some recipes here. We need a few of these Eye of Enders. Let's just get a bunch more. How many is that? I think I already used one, so I should have an uneven number actually. Okay. Then we need some of these things, and that's why I made more obsidian here as well, just so I can get some of these guys. Then we need the diamond edge computational matrix, which just needed a burnt quartz, which I did have. And we put this in the middle here, we get the QED. The QED changes the name every single time we like look at it or something. Right now it's Quantum Enrichment Device. Now it's Quad Arid Demonstrandum. Kinda funny. And then we need these flux crystals as well. That's why I made more of these. What's going on here? Why is it like doing weird things? Okay, there you go. More of these Eye of Enders. Let's get some of these. The more you have, the faster it is. And if I remember correctly, it does not require any power. So let's just set this up in this corner over here, maybe. Just do it here. Doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, that looks ugly. That does matter. Can I not? Ah, whatever. Okay. Fine, be like that. Alright, we can still reach it. And I think that should be good. So, actually, one of the first things I would like to make is a speed upgrade for our mob farm over here. I did improve it quite a bit now, so it's working a lot better. But this thing is pretty slow in finding the inventory, so I want to speed this up. But the problem here was that I think I now fully understand this thing. So it always goes like, it goes from cable to cable and checks if there's an inventory nearby. And at this point, because there were multiple options, it had a choice of, for example, to just keep going straight forward, right? So if there was an item down here, it would totally ignore that and it would just decide to keep going here. Or it might go like down first and then go down this way, etc. So what I did is I make like a snake, so it doesn't actually have an option. It's a straight line now. It has to go past every single storage drawer in order to get over here. So I won't get like, some of these items that are in here won't end up in this anymore. So that's awesome. I'm still compressing these two bags here, but I added a fighting cabinet to get all the other ones. And look at all these bags we have. This fighting cabinet is awesome because I think it can store a ton of these CM atoms. The downside is it can only store the same item, but because they all have the same ID, you can see 6371 is the ID, just a different metadata at the end, it counts that as one item. So they can get all stored in there. And then later we can figure out to compress them properly or something. But yeah, this is pretty slow and we need this, which needs security. So let's go make this right away. I hope I have enough redstone. I've been sifting a little bit more. I don't have a ton, unfortunately. That's something I need to improve, but yeah, I don't have a lot. Is this gonna be too expensive for us? Let's see. That was it 4 blocks? That is a lot of redstone, right? Let's do it. Let's just do it. And I got more gold as well. And that should be it, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So let's go try this thing out. I'm pretty sure it doesn't need power, but if it does, we have that combustion engine. So should be fine. Okay, can I shift click this in this thing? Let's see. No, I can't. Okay. Dang it. I have to remember it. I'm not good at remembering. I think it's like this though, right? Yeah. And there it goes. Makes noises. Awesome. So this is going to help us quite a bit in like advancing now, I think. So for example, oops, not add. One thing we could get now is the alloy smelter, which will allow us to get a bunch of things. So we just need a ton of iron, which is fine. We're swimming in iron now. I even stopped to like grind down the iron gravel stuff because it's just, I have too much. I don't need more iron. Okay, let's put this in here. Let's just put all of them in here for now. So it seems faster. If I'm not here, it works a lot better. And I'm gonna improve this more further later, but not today. Okay, so let's put some things away as well. There we go. Should be fine. So, and oh, before I go do this, another thing I did is I made another portal. The way I did this is you need flint and steel in this to make flint and steel, not iron. But we do have this liquefied cow here, which gives me liquefacted. I still don't know if that's a word. I need to look this up. And if you put it in a smelter with iron, you get steel. So that's how I made flint and steel. I went into there, spent 5 minutes gathering a ton of netherrack, and then I died. It's a horrible place. I don't want to go back, but we might explore it later. But the cool thing is, if you break netherrack with a hammer, oops, you get crushed netherrack. And crushed netherrack has a 100% chance to get gold ore. So we have a ton of gold ore now. Oh yeah, so that's awesome. I already took out all these stacks that were here and turned them into gold. You can see it over there actually. And why is this not running? Did I turn it off? Oh yeah, I turned it off. I made a new system here to turn my ingots into, well, ingots, or my liquid into ingots. Oh, that's so much. So before we had this one single guy here, right, doing one ingot at a time. So I improved it a little bit by using these pipes as well. And first it dumps everything into this cauldron, or basin, to make a whole block, so it's a little bit faster. At the same time, it pumps out of the cauldron or basin into a ingot casting table. So if this thing is like full or something, this can keep going here. When this is full, it will harden up the block, it will harden up this, and then go down. The good thing about this is, if you ever have like not enough liquid to get a full block, like only half full, this one will take care of the rest. So it works really, really well. It makes things a lot faster. The only downside is that, why is it not going right now? Is there some other liquid at the bottom still? Alright, maybe the pipe just bugged out or something. I just replaced it with the fluid one. It shouldn't really matter, but yeah. You can see it fills that up, it fills this up. And it turned into a block and an ingot, and they both get sucked out. Only downside is, of course, that, you know, ingots go in here, but then we also end up with blocks in here eventually. It takes a while too, because this is a long way to get here. So, might upgrade these as well, but it's fine. So that's working great. Alright, but for the alloy smelter and stuff, we still need more steel. So I could do the same thing with the smelter again, but I think I want to make the immersive engineering blast furnace so we can just have a bunch of that stuff running. So I think I should still have a little bit of netherrack. I did save some, so we need to smelt this down. This diamond furnace, by the way, is pretty awesome. The only downside is I can't do 2 stacks at a time like this. It always combines them again. I wish you could have 2 of them at the same time going, but that's okay. So let's just take 4 of them. I need a bunch of them. We also need a ton of bricks, but for now I'll just lay out the recipe. And we need blaze powder, which we should have a bunch as well. Oops, that's probably enough. I don't know. So it's just gonna be like something like this. It gives you 2, and we need 28. No, we need 27, but we need to craft 28 because it always gives you 2. So we need to do this 14 times. So that shouldn't be too a So that's a little bit more blaze powder, a little bit more clay and stuff. So let me go get this all ready. Oh, while I'm waiting on stuff, we also completed the quest here where we actually had to make the QED and such. So let's claim this. And apparently we need to make a ton of ender crystals to complete this one. Shouldn't be too bad. And we also have to make some speed upgrades here. And we got this one as well, because I did get a division signature from one of the loot bags, I think. So that's done as well. What's this? Lasers. Yeah, that's not going to happen for a while. I wonder how you get this sort of stuff. Oh, maybe. You know, we could probably work on some of these things as well now. Just getting the... Oh, by the way, I did all this as well. So I got a bunch of loot bags from that. You know what? Let's just make this now. Because we do have the resources this time. So we just need a chest. Let's just make a ton again. And then I think it's 9 iron maybe. And a bunch of gold. Yeah, look, we have like 400 gold now. So that's awesome. Okay, tons of chests, because I always need some. I think it's like this for the iron one. And I think a piece of iron in the middle with gold surrounded for the gold upgrade. Cool. So yeah, these chests, if you don't know, they're just like bigger chests. Pretty cool. It's a double chest already, the iron one, even though it's just 1 block. So that's pretty awesome. I do need, however, to... I need to like empty my inventory space. Oh, I made a ton of these stone slabs. I wanted to make a different kind. Whoops. Let's also put away some of this stuff. Okay, let's see. Completed. Completed. And we get a gold to diamond chest upgrade. That's pretty awesome. Okay, then sifting nether stuff. Oh, it even tells you here. Obtain gold 100% of the time. God damn it. I should just do the quests. We got this one as well. nether one. And now we have to hunt nether mobs. That's not going to happen for a while. Speed upgrade still a problem, but if we get the alloy smelter going here, it becomes a possibility. It's still pretty expensive compared to the blitz powder one, but we don't have blitz. Unless I go to the ether or something, or ether, whatever. I think they spawn there, so we might actually do that. That might be interesting. I don't know. Alright, we do have everything now to make 28 of those guys. Pretty awesome. And then we need iron, of course. It's gonna be a slow progress. This takes quite a while to turn iron into into steel. Yep, same happened to me. That's how I died as well. I went to the nether and yeah, it's not fun, man. It's not fun. I was lucky to get enough netherrack to like do something with it here, but oof, not fun. Okay, let's just do stay here for now so I can walk up. And I need to bring my hammer too. But let's just do this real quick. I love immersive engineering. We could probably also do the water mills and such from here, because they're pretty. They don't have a complicated recipe, so they're pretty cheap to make. And it might be a pretty nice passive power source. Where is that hammer? Am I blind? I thought it's always in this chest. I'm sure you guys seen it. Oh, it's in my inventory. Of course it's in my inventory. God damn it. I need to get organized here. It's not even funny. It's getting crazy. Oh, that was weird. Okay, there it is. Blast furnace. So what we do is we take the coke oven, the coal coke from here, put this in there. I think you can use charcoal, but it's like not nearly as efficient. And iron. And now we will have to wait a very long time to get steel. It's not too bad though. We only need 4 at the beginning to get going, so that's fine. Okay, I'm making the capacitors in the meantime. Do you guys know of any good way to get redstone in this pack? I feel like that's still my biggest issue here, getting redstone. It is sifting dust, right? Let's see. Yeah, so you have to sift dust to get it. It's only 13% chance. So I guess if I have power, or maybe going to the nether, but that's a terrible place. I guess if I set up some power system, I could just set up a bunch of compressors. To hammer down cobble into gravel and such. Oh, by the way, and I can't believe this took me forever to figure out. So when I was playing, what is it called? Sky Factory. You had compressed hammers, which could hammer down compressed cobblestone, so you could be like 9 times as fast, right? Instead of having to hammer down 9 stacks at a time. Do not have a hammer, really? You could hammer down 1 stack of compressed cobblestone. Okay, there's some seagulls out there. I hope they're not too loud in the video. But you can just use a normal hammer in this pack. I was going through the recipe changes they did in this mod pack, and I saw this. They added something where you can just hammer down compressed versions with a normal hammer, so you don't need the compressed hammer, and you get the compressed gravel out of it. So that's so awesome. It also works in the auto compressor in this guy. So, you know, if I put this in here, I get compressed sand out of it. So that's pretty cool. So what we could do is set up a system with 4 of these guys that hammer down compressed cobblestone to compressed gravel into compressed sand and compressed dust. Maybe keep a stack of each, and then hammer down to the next version or something. You know, like if you have a stack of gravel, hammer down to sand, etc. And then we need some way, some machine to uncompress it, because you cannot sift it. Like if I try over here the compressed version, you can't sift, unfortunately. There's no heavy sieve, right? Heavy sieve, whatever. No. So yeah, that might be a cool system to set up, and then maybe we get a little bit more resources going as well. Alright, so these are done. So let's combine 1 with iron bars and 4 steel. Wrong way around. There we go. And that will give us the machine chassis. And I just saw that we actually have a new tab here now, the Delta one, which is all the machinery stuff. Aha. We are like climbing the ladder. It's awesome. I love it. I kind of want to get this stuff for something. I forgot what it was. Something needed that. I can't remember. But yeah, there's our chances. Our first one. We can complete this quest. And let's see what... Cotton? What? Double capacitors. How do you make them here? Reservoirs. I think that's for liquid. And a sag mill. Sag mill would be pretty neat too, I guess. Let's check the double compressed. Is it the normal recipe in here? Nope. Well, sort of, but with the QED, I guess. Okay, interesting. Cool. But yeah, we want to make the alloy smelter first of all. So that is iron blocks. Oh, I didn't bring the iron blocks. I don't think I have enough. Nope. Sorry, we're back. Okay, got everything, I think. So these guys. See, the annoying part is that you can't just shift click these things. I wonder if there's going to be an automatic way to do this later on. Wait, what's in the middle? Oh, the chassis, right. Ooh, alloy smelter. Pretty awesome. So let's look at NIO again. The capacitor needed 4 of these guys. Conductive iron, so we can make this now. Which is just iron and redstone. I'm so low on redstone though, so I'm a little bit worried. We might be able to do this though, still. There it is, nice. Is that a quest too? Really, alloy smelter? Oh, there it is. We need to do the sag mill first. What is the sag mill? This is similar. Chassis. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that later. But let's just keep going here. So I can just put this down here for now. I should power it. I wanna, yeah, so now I'm curious if it's gonna drain it completely. So this is not, it's like barely going down. This is gonna be so good. I believe it produces up to 400 IF per tick as well, which is quite a bit if you think about it. So yeah, that could be good. Let's eat some toast. Okay. So what we need next is then iron and redstone, right? How many do we need though? We need, how much do we get out of this? Just 1. Okay, so we need 4. Is that? Oh, it's 10. I thought I was already the right stuff. Okay, let's get this going. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely set up a system here that lets us store power and use the stuff. Rancher, again, was, yeah, complicated. Fluid conduits, quite clear. Glass you can chisel. Okay, that's pretty good. Sorry, noises outside. Electrical steel, we can make now 2. Silicon, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be more possible. We don't have a zombie head yet. We need to change the mob farm. So what I want to do with the mob farm is have a way to toggle between auto killing and manual killing, where they only have like 1 health. I have an idea how to do that, sort of. But yeah, I need to change this up. So maybe next time we come back, this will be done. Okay, but this is going well. It's a little bit slow, but that's fine. Oh yeah, now it's going down. Okay. No, still though, I think that's gonna be a ton of power. It looks like 1 bucket is gonna be pretty awesome for this. Yeah, so definitely should set this up somehow. And then if you get the rancher, then I think you get, what is it, 4,000 ticks. 2,000 ticks is 100 yeah, 100 seconds. So it's 200 seconds to get a bucket of gasoline every time, which seems to be plenty to finish this off here. Okay. All right, so I think we should have everything. So it's this, 4 of those guys, and 4 of this conductive. There's our capacitor bank. I'm still gonna do immersive engineering, even though we seem to make quite a bit of progress into NIO right now. But I love immersive engineering. I need to use it. But this pack seems to require a ton of like advanced things. I think I did open all the reward packs though that I got from the cast. I think they were all basic ones. So there wasn't anything super fancy. If I break this... Oh, it does save power. Cool. So if I put this down here now, yeah, it's filling up. We can see by how much. Yeah, it's 400 F per tick. And now it's sort of draining. Cool. I'm really curious how much power this is going to produce. That's going to be so good. So good. Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. So if we had 4 of these guys, that's 160 F per tick. So that's not too bad. If you have a full-blown watermill, I don't know if they changed the config in this, but if you have full-blown immersive engineering watermill, I believe you can get 75 F per tick or so. So just having 2 sets should be enough, almost, to power 4 of these guys. And we still have lava power and such. So yeah, I think we can puzzle something together. I just need a better area here. I might build a giant platform soon, just to put some of these machineries down there. I actually have an idea for an actual base I want to build later on. But that's, like I said, I need flight before I do that. Okay, that's already full. Cool. And this is not even half empty. Oh, it's still going down. Okay, now it stopped. Why is it going up? What? Oh, is this still maybe... Wait, what? Why is this going up? Oh, it's like fluctuating. Oh, it's weird. Okay. Awesome! We have power! Is there any quest that we can complete here? Nah. I think I might just do this one. Because it looks like the capacitor is next. Okay. Alright, Sack Mill's cooking over there. Let's also upgrade our chest. So right now, we have the iron chest, right? Ooh, what is that? Ascend to the Ether. Oh, cool, he's done that. Oh, that's why it's lagging. I was like, what's going on here? Okay, and then we have the iron to gold upgrade. Boop. So this is quite a bit bigger. And then we also have the gold to diamond upgrade, which is gigantic. So that's a pretty good chest for all kinds of things. And we can just break them. We give gold? The golden trees down there? Okay, we need to go to the Ether next time, I think. Yeah, I think it's time. Doing some adventuring, getting some blitz, hopefully. So yeah, there's the sack mill, so we can complete this as well. Boop. And then we have the alloy smelter. And what else do we have? We have this one too. Why can't... Oh, I need the double capacitor first to get this one, maybe? It doesn't really tell me like the path to it, does it? Unfortunately, it's hard to see. I think I probably need this one first. Yeah. Alright, made the double capacitor. And we can complete this. No? Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. I was clicking the wrong one. Cool, and now we can also complete this. Noise! And then it wants us to upgrade things, but we really don't have to do that yet. Slice and splice. Definitely something, but I need to fix the mob farm first. So we will do this maybe next time. But episode's pretty long, so let's just open our loot bags. I'm not gonna open a chance cube today. We saved them for later, but let's see what we get. Oh, viaducts. Oh, but do they need power? Oh. We gotta try this. I don't even know. I think you need long range linking. I actually never used them. I know what they do. Okay, you can't combine them. I think you have to hammer them maybe. Let's see. Can I use this hammer? Yes. Do you need power though? No, you don't. Ah, awesome. Ooh, those are like the Futurama transportation pipes. You go through like lying through that. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, we're gonna have fun with these. We got quite a few too. Oh, Cephirian Arisium. Right. I have that as a cow. So we could actually make them. Oh, that is so cool. I love these guys. Okay, let's open the next one. That was a basic one. Really? Another chance cube. Basic bin. And one of these cobblestone frameworks again. Okay, and now those are good ones. More elevators. I did use elevators over here. I don't know if you guys saw. Just to go downstairs. Whoosh. A little bit easier. A structure generator. Oh, this is cool. So Imp was asking the other day how if we have encountered any artifacts yet. Like you get these artifacts here that give you crazy bonus things and such. And I said they only usually spawn in the overworld in those generated towers. So we actually got a thing that we can place down, I think, to generate a tower. That seems amazing. Oh, hey, Cry. He's here too. Cool. Okay. Packing tape is pretty good. A bunch of spectral blocks. Okay. Oh, just dump it on the ground. Oh, and kitchen appliances. Nice. I'm gonna have to use them as well soon. Oh, man. Okay, I'm not gonna use this today, though. I'll save it for some other time, but it should be fun. Cool. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.